In the news tonight, Governor Obiano explores areas of bilateral cooperation between Anambra and City of Orange, New Jersey, USA. The Anambra urged to join cooperative societies to increase productivity. National Youth Council initiate measures to tackle cultism. Amebere Ugonna. Governor Obiano has initiated moves to strengthen bilateral relations between Anambra State and City of Orange, New Jersey, United States of America. We have details.
Governor Willie Obiano held talks with Mr. Dwayne D. Warren, Mayor of City of Orange, New Jersey, United States of America, at the City Hall. The talks centered around exploring mutually beneficial areas of partnership between Anambra State and City of Orange and strengthening bilateral relations between Anambra State and the city. Governor Obiano and Mayor Warren during the talks discussed cooperation on environmental issues, education, public safety, amongst other areas.
The narrative of our people. In doing so, we have declared that in our vision, this will be the first choice investment destination and a hub for economic and commercial activity. And our mission is to create a socially stable, business-friendly environment where indigenous and foreigners alike will have opportunity for wealth creation. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 years down the road, I'm proud to say that we have walked our talk. We have made Anambra Nigeria's most peaceful and business-friendly environment, and we have attracted a considerable volume of investments over the past 5 years. We have invested heavily in education. As a result, a group of 5 schoolgirls from Anambra State, all under the age of 15, shocked the world in August last year when they defeated the United States of America, China, Spain, Turkey, Uzbekistan to win the gold medal at the World Technovation Challenge held at Silicon Valley.
In the governor's entourage were the wife of the governor, Chief Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano, Chief of Staff to the governor, Mr. Primus Odile, Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Dr. Mrs. Ujunwa Ogo, Chief Press Secretary to the governor, Mr. James Eze, Speaker of Anambra State House of Assembly, Honorable Chokafo, Managing Director of Anambra State Investment Promotions and Protection Agency, ANSIPA, Mr. Jide Ikako, National Chairman of All Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA, Chief Victor Ikoye, and State Lawmaker representing Oka South 1 in the State Assembly, Dr. Nabs.
The Anambra have been urged to support the state government's efforts towards boosting economic productivity by engaging in cooperative societies. The Anambra State Commissioner for Trade, Commerce and Wealth Creation, Dr. Christian Madabuko, made the call at Dr. Alex Ekweme Square in Oka during the activities organized by the Ministry of Trade and Commerce to commemorate the International Cooperatives Day. Correspondent Valentine Mbadua has details.
Dr. Madabuko said that if Anambra could venture into farming and other productions in a cooperative manner, the state would in a very short time become the industrial giant of the country. He added that such attainment will make the issue of unemployment a thing of the past. Dr. Madabuko revealed that the state government is eager to promote the activities of the cooperative societies in the state, urging the members to subject their activities to supervision of the ministry to ensure that they are being guided by the cooperative principles.
Governor of Anambra State, Chief Willie Obiano, is eager to promote our cooperatives in what they are doing and to encourage others who are in doubt to join the bandwagon. If young men and women join themselves in cooperative and venture into farming or other productions, before long, we will become industrial giants, and the issue of unemployment will be a thing of the past.
In a speech, the director of cooperative Anambra State, Mrs. Wabugo Okonkwo, noted that the success or failure of any cooperative society depends largely on the leadership and nature of business the society undertakes. Mrs. Okonkwo commended the members of the various societies in the state for their resilience and commitment, urging them to maintain such momentum while calling on everyone to be part of the system, giving its economic benefits to the larger society.
Cooperative in general is business oriented. We have different arms of the cooperative, different primary societies in cooperative. They are into, as you can see here in this field. Not every cooperative we are represented, but the few that we are represented here, you can see that we have different arts, different types of cooperatives that showcase their products.
In their separate speeches, a former director of cooperative in the state, Mr. Tangod Okoli, and the Obaro Divisional Cooperative Council Chairman, Mr. Augustine Oyanne, who underscored inadequate funding as the major challenge facing cooperative societies, called for partnership of the private sector in promoting cooperative activities in the state. They canvassed for restructuring of cooperative for more economic growth and development of the state.
With that, I am happy and I am proud of Anambra State today in cooperative business. Because if you come in Nigeria today, Anambra is #1 in cooperative because they won the trophy, the best exhibitor in the cooperative affairs. That gave me the joy.
This year's event, which has its theme, Cooperative for Decent Work, also featured match past, display of products, and cultural performances. Remember that cooperative is a group of action directed towards achieving a common goal. In Oka, I am Valentine Mbadoga reporting for ABS News.
All coordinators of National Youth Council of Nigeria, NYCN, in the 21 local government council areas in Anambra State are proposing strategic programs to reduce cultism and other social vices in the state. They disclosed their plans when they paid a courtesy visit to the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Anambra Broadcasting Service, Chief Uchenwara, at the station's corporate headquarters in Oka. Correspondent A.G. Kavanagh reports.
The youths, led by the Dembele North coordinator, Mr. Chebunna Echegwo, said they are planning a program tagged How to Stop Drug Abuse by September this year to meaningfully engage youths, which will include talent hunt. Receiving the group, Chief Nwora, who pledged support from the ABS, observed that despite challenges in the country, the older generation is encouraged by the progressive activities of young persons. He called on youths to engage themselves meaningfully in agriculture and other empowerment programs provided by Governor Willie Obiano's administration. Chief Nwora, while commending their initiative, urged them to focus their attention on issues and collective welfare of Anambra youths, urging them to access soft loans from Anambra Small Business Agency to create lucrative ventures and become agents of the desired change in the society and focusing on things that will add value.
You guys are the local government coordinators, so we need to help to change the society. So we need you guys at the grassroots level to help us push the message. We'll work with you. So plan yourselves, organize yourselves. We'll support you.
Earlier, the leader of the delegation, Mr. Echegwo, said that their programs are targeted at youths and solicited support of the establishment to disseminate their message to more youths.
Teach us, educate us on the things as a youth, the things we are facing for the betterment of Anambra youth across the 21 local government.
In his remarks, the coordinator of the council in Ihiala and his deputy, Mr. Izuchukwu Mbachuzia, and Ms. Obegeli Ewolobi commended the ABS for its outstanding performance and promised to review their program to effect the corrections given to them. In Oka, Ejike Abana, ABS News.
And away from that, Kids for Christ International School, NNOKWA, has emerged the winner of the 2019 primary school debate organized by NNOKWA Citizens Forum, a Facebook group for youths of the community. This year's debate, which is the 5th in its series, took place at Idemili Primary School in NNOKWA in Idemili South local government area and was sponsored by the 2019 Beauty Queen of the NNOKWA Citizens Forum, Ms. Blessing Akachukwu. Correspondent Valentine Mbadoga tells us more.
The program had 7 primary schools in the town participating, and the topic was "The Internet has done more harm than good to pupils in the society." It was witnessed by some stakeholders in the education sector. Speaking while presenting the cup to the winners of the competition, Ms. Blessing Akachukwu said the idea is to prepare the pupils for future competition in public speech making and widening of their horizon. She appreciated the forum for the opportunity given to her and assured of touching more lives using her position.
What inspired me into doing this is that I just want to use this medium to be able to touch the lives of students. That's why I have to start from the primary school. From after this primary school, we're going to move to the secondary school children, and then have other programs scheduled for them.
Mrs. Francisca Ekwano, who spoke on behalf of the team of supervisors from Onitsha Archdiocese Education Commission, commended the conveners of the program and expressed satisfaction with the performance of the pupils, charging them to sustain the tempo. In an address, the chairperson NNOKWA Citizens Forum Education Subcommittee, who is also the executive secretary of the forum, Mrs. Omerebele Bakachima, highlighted other activities of NNOKWA Citizens Forum targeted at improving humanity and achieving sustainable peace, unity, and development of the town. Others who spoke at the event, including the President, National Union of NNOKWA Students, and the Secretary of the Education Subcommittee, Comrade Ejike Nzegu, and the NNOKWA World APGA Chairman, Mr. Okechi Beze, commended the pupils for active participation. They encouraged the teachers to continue building the capacity of the pupils as there is room for more improvement. The school debate has Central School NNOKWA and St. Stephen Primary School as the first and second runners-up, respectively. From NNOKWA, I am Valentine Mbadoga, reporting for ABS News.
We're going for a short break, and when we return, Anambra operatives police had fallen ambush by suspected kidnappers. The news returns in a moment. Please join us again. The entire family of late ICK Anade of Umudike village, Oreri, in Agwata local government area of Anambra State, regrets to announce the painful death of their son, brother, husband and father, Professor Alison Remigius Kenenna Anade, who died in USA on Sunday, June 1, 2019, after a brief illness. Left to mourn him are his wife, children, brother, sisters, nephews and niece. Burial arrangement: Thursday, 11th July 2019, Vigil Holy Mass and Wake Keep at ICK Anade's family's compound at 6 p.m. Friday, 12th July 2019, funeral mass at St. Mary's Catholic Church, Oreri at 10 a.m. Interment follows immediately after mass. Saturday, 13th July 2019, funeral ceremony continues. Sunday, 14th July 2019, Thanksgiving service at St. Mary's Catholic Church, Oreri at 8:30 a.m. Signed, Dr. Sunday Anade for the family.
From which none ever breaks to.
We're glad to have you back for the rest of the news. Moving on, Jessie Bella, a new unisex salon offering hair cut and a variety of other beauty products for men and women, has officially opened its doors for business at TNT Plaza before Ngozika Gate, Oka. The salon, which held a grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony, offers a variety of products, including weave-ons, clippers, nails, pedicure, and manicure. Correspondent A.G. Kebana was there and now reports.
The grand opening was attended by the Commissioner for Agriculture, Chief NNOKWA, who led the ribbon cutting, and the Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of Rotec Energy Services Limited, Chief Austin Agwejofo, among many other dignitaries. Commissioner NNOKWA called on more people to bring home part of their wealth to explore prospects which abound in the state, noting that young Jesse's decision and action is in line with the governor's Think Home philosophy.
Jessica has done so well, bringing this investment down to Oka. And on behalf of the Anambra State, I'm not standing in for His Excellency, but I'm saying that Anambra State welcomes this investment into Oka.
In his speech, Chief Ogwejofor, who commended the initiative, called on youths to take advantage of the enabling environment as well as empowerment opportunities provided by the governor to better their lives and contribute positively to the larger society instead of engaging in vices. The first 20 customers were offered free services. Some of the customers testified that their touch was different from what is obtainable elsewhere, promising to keep patronizing them. Responding, the Chief Executive Officer, Jessibella Unisex Salon, Ms. Jessica Nweke, said Jessibella was birthed from her desire to encourage women to distinguish themselves as well as her contribution to a better society, having provided jobs to over 15 staff in the outfit, noting that it would help to tackle challenge of youth unemployment. She said women should take more proactive measures to increase their income-earning capacity to take care of family, work, friends, among others, adding that the dream was born out of Governor Willie Obiano's Think Home Philosophic Hall.
Open this place now. More than 50 people will be eating from it. Like I'll employ like 15 workers from here. So my aim has always been to help the poor.
Some other guests who spoke to the ABS, including an Abga chieftain, Chief Dan Obuefi, the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Finance and Secretary, Joint Action Committee, JAC, Mr. Confidence Azodo, said that such venture is in line with Governor Willie Obiano's vision to encourage growth of small-scale businesses, noting that Anambra State Small Business Agency, ASBA, was established by the present government to offer soft loans to young and upcoming entrepreneurs. Cutting of the ribbon and unveiling of the signpost were high points of the ceremony. Jesse and friends also danced in jubilation. In Oka, Ejike Abana, ABS News.
Operatives of Anambra Police Command have foiled an ambush by suspected kidnappers. A statement signed by the Police Public Relations Officer, SP Haruna Muhammad, said following the kidnap incident of one Dr. Achibu Pascal of number 26 Ngozike Housing Estate, Oka, by gunmen suspected to be kidnappers, POF other operatives in conjunction with the Command Special Anti-Robbery Squad SAS, while on the trail of the suspect, ran into ambush mounted by the gang along Aba Ukulu Road in NNOKWA local government area of Anambra State. We have details.
The statement explained that the ambush led to serious exchange of gunfire, as a result of which Sergeant Moses Jacob, attached to SARS, sustained a bullet wound, while one of the attackers, whose identity is yet to be ascertained, was fatally wounded during the encounter, and both casualties were taken to the hospital for medical attention, but were confirmed dead on arrival by a medical doctor, and corpses deposited at the hospital morgue for autopsy. It disclosed that one of the suspects was arrested, and effort is being intensified to rescue the victims still in captivity, apprehend other fleeing perpetrators in order to bring them to justice. Meanwhile, the statement said 4 gunmen suspected to be armed robbers inside a Mitsubishi L300 bus were intercepted by police patrol team attached to Ojoto Division along Nobi Road in Idemili South local government area of Anambra State, and the suspects, on sighting the police, opened fire, which resulted in serious gun battle. As a result, one of the suspects, namely Emekeze, aged 25 years, sustained a gunshot and was arrested, while the rest escaped into the bush with bullet wounds. It said the exhibits recovered from the suspects include L300 Mitsubishi bus, 1 pump action, 1 fabricated pistol, 5 cartridges, 3 expended cartridges, a knife, and other incriminating items, while the suspect is assisting the police with useful information that could lead to the arrest of his fleeing accomplices in order to bring them to justice.
And that's it on the news tonight. But remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/ABS Radio TV Online. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can log on to our website www.absradiotv.com. And just before we go tonight, a quick reminder of our top stories. Governor Obiano explores areas of bilateral cooperation between Anambra and City of Orange, New Jersey, USA. The Anambra have been urged to join cooperative societies to increase productivity. The National Youth Council of Nigeria has initiated measures to tackle cultism. And that's the size of our package tonight. Many thanks for watching. I'm Ebere Ugonne.